Once upon a time, in a small village called Umuaka, there lived a man named Obi. Obi was a kind man. He was a farmer. He worked hard every day on his farm. He lived alone, and many people said he would never marry. People in the village would say, "That boy, he talks more to his yam than to people." But Obi did not mind. He loved his quiet life. Every morning he woke up before the sun, worked on his farm, and returned home to sunset. One morning, as Obi went to fetch water from the river, he saw something strange. A woman was sitting by the river crying. She wore a red staff and her foot was mud. Obi slowly walked toward her. "Are you okay?" he asked. The woman looked up. Her smile. "My name is Ada," she said. "I have no home. I run from the city." Obi looked around. There was no one else, just the trees, the rivers, and this woman with tears in her eyes. He said, "Come, follow me. You can rest in my hut." Ada moved in with Obi. At first, the villagers gossiped. A woman in Obi's house. This must be a joke. But Ada was quiet. She cooked, cleaned, and helped on the farm. Obi began to smile more. He laughed. He sang while walking. People started to notice. Obi has changed. That one must be an angel. One evening under the mango tree, Obi said to Ada, "Will you be my wife?" Ada smiled. "I thought you would never ask." One day, a car drove into the village. A woman stepped out. She had big spyglass and long nails. Ada, she started. "So this is where you are hiding. You left me in the city with debits." It was Njideka, Ada's former friend. She was angry. Ada shocked. "Please leave me alone. That life is gone. I have found peace." But Njideka laughed. "Peace with this poor farmer. I will tell everyone who you really are." Obi came out. He looked at Njideka. "I know who is she. She told me everything. I don't care about her past. I care about who she is now." Njideka rolled her eyes. "Foolish man." She left, but not without dropping her words like poison. After that day, people started avoiding Ada. She was a city woman. She ran from her past. Even the woman at the market whispered. Ada began to cry again at night. Obi held her hand. "We can leave this village. We can start again." But Ada shook her head. "No, if we leave, it means they win. I will show them that people can change." Obi smiled. "Then I will stand beside you." Years passed. Obi and Ada worked harder. They opened a small school beside the farm. Children came. Even the chief's son was there. One day the chief stood before the village. "Let us thank Obi and Ada. They have brought light to our children." The people clapped. Even Mama Njideka now, older and slowly. Ada cried happy tears. Obi became old. His hand shaking. His back bent. Ada's hair turned white like the morning sun. One morning, Obi said, "If I die before you, bury me under the mango tree. That way I can hear your voice when you come to talk to me." Ada smiled. "And if I go first, plant flower for me. Talk to them like you talk to your yams." They laughed, but life, like the river, must keep moving. Obi passed away first, quickly in his sleep. Ada sits under the mango tree every day, speak to him. She lived 3 more years. Then, one day, she too went quickly. They were buried side by side under the mango tree by the river. Children still played there. Lovers sit there. Old people tell story, and if you listen close, you can hear the wind whisper. True love does not shout. It is kind, patient, and never give up. For beyond the hills, in the spirit world, where souls go after death, Obi and Ada stood together, holding hands. They were young again. Obi looked around. There was rivers of light, flowers that sung. Ada looked at Obi and said, "Do you see? Even death could not separate us." "Yes," Obi replied, "we are together forever." They looked down from the spirit world and saw their son teaching. They saw their grandchildren growing. They saw Mama Njideka, now old and lonely. Obi said, "Our story is still moving, even though we are gone." Ada replied, "Because love never dies." That night, Lutu Amaka, their granddaughter, had a dream. She saw a river glowing with stars. She saw two people walking hand in hands beside the water. They looked at her and smiled. "Don't be afraid," the woman said. "You carry our love." The man added. Amaka woke up and ran to her father. "Dad, I saw two shining people by the river. They were smiling at me." Chukwuemeka smiled. "He know who they were. They are always with you, my child," he said, "always." Years later, the village decided to start a new festival, the Festival of True Love. It was held by the river every year. People told stories of Ada and Obi. Young couples came to the river to sit under the mango tree and make promises. From that day, no one in Omaka doubled the power of true love. And every time someone passed the river, they greeted the mango tree, touched the stone, and whispered,